welcome to my kitchen. My name is Dr. Ed. You may have seen me before. If you haven't, I am a health optimization medicine doctor, and I help people who are suffering or in pain get out of pain using the tools and techniques that I have in my armory, those being movement and metabolism. And I like to keep things very simple because simple means everybody can understand it, and the steps will be very practical. They may seem very simple, but hopefully easy to follow. So this is my first YouTube video in this format. So if you enjoy it, please like and subscribe and do all of those things. I'll say it now. If you're interested in asking me a question, ideally you do that on my school, which is school.com/Dr. Ed. If you're a coach and you're interested in learning a bit more about movement and how to assess movement, then head over to the Moved Academy. And if you are a physician or doctor or a healthcare practitioner, or you're interested in health, head over to Health Optimization Medicine and Practice. And those are all places that you can learn to do what I do. But I'm going to tell you what this video is about, obviously. I'm supposed to say at the start, but I obviously didn't today. The hook to get you drawn in. Maybe we need less of those in the world now, I'm not sure. We'll see how this does. But essentially, I want to help you regain control of your health. I'm going to talk basically through my own story, because then you can follow my story and I can let you know the pitfalls or the things that really help me, and we can go from there. So what is that story? I have struggled with speaking to a camera, and I have struggled with the idea of leaving behind my conventional medical job and at present a scientific career, I guess for the accolades that they bring, but really I just want to help people. That's truly what I want. So let me tell you, because I want to help, how you can regain control of your health. Firstly, number one, it starts with a proper assessment. Now, to have an assessment, you either need yourself or somebody to help you. Sorry if there's a bit of background noise. So you either need somebody that you know and trust. You need maybe a doctor, maybe somebody in some sort of field to do an assessment for you. And the assessment should essentially take into account what your life is like at the moment, any problems that you might be having, and what your goals are. And as long as those goals kind of match with whoever you're working with's philosophy, then they'll be willing to help you. Now, one thing to get clear is perhaps your own philosophy, and one way to do that is to start a practice of meditation or mindful movement or anything like that. There's that word mindful movement again, Rich. So here are some ways that you can start to look and assess your own health. And again, I can help at each step. So again, just ask questions if you need to. One, physically, how are you feeling? So that can be as simple as having a journal and writing how you feel down on a daily basis. It could be, and this is potentially the most important one, is just sitting and feeling your body, or laying down and feeling your body, or standing up and feeling your body. Richard and I have this practice called the Swami, and we can tag in here, or I'll put the link below, or maybe I can do a link here. I don't know how to do that yet. How to check in with your body, feel where the tension is, feel maybe where there's tension where there shouldn't be, or create tension in the right place. We call that the Swami breathing, and Swami is an ancient word that means knowing oneself. Very similar to meditation, but meditation is done without focusing on the muscles. So if you're very objectively driven and you need something to do while you're meditating, the Swami is a great way to start learning a bit more about your body. And you can look at the Swami in whatever way you want to. It's a case of the contracting and relaxing of muscles is going to tell you something about yourself. Whether you're good at that or whether you're not good at that, it gives you a goal to move on the next time you do it. But again, just try it once, see how you feel, either let me know, or maybe you're going to learn something about yourself to then take action on. There's something that you've been putting off, there's a way that you think you can start helping others better. All sorts of things. Working on your health is usually one that comes up for a lot of people. You can also assess yourself from a chemical perspective. What do I mean by this? Well, again, we've got these three headings: physical, chemical, and emotional. The chemical one, just to give us kind of some sort of structure. I do this with my clients, so I measure all of the metabolites: vitamin A, B, C, D, E, all of your energy production pathways. So if you're tired all the time, maybe there's a problem there. I would look at how somebody's eating, maybe certain foods they need to incorporate, certain foods they need to remove from their diet. You could think about doing either a fast or what I like to call a detox, which can be removing foods or adding certain foods to help these processes along. It's realizing that the body needs to find balance, and if we know where the body is, we can help it find balance. So it doesn't have to be complicated. If you feel like you're eating too much, perhaps having a fasting window rather than trying to work out how to reduce your calorie intake might be an easier strategy for you. And it depends on the person, and it depends on the person that you work with. They'll have different tools that they like to use. I personally like to balance whoever I'm working with in the way that they like, and that allows them to find solutions that they're accepting of, because we're all different, we all have different preferences, and that is okay. And the last one would be emotional, obviously, and what I want to plug here is a good friend of mine, Josh Dexter. He has just released his journal called, let me show you, my fancy camera, the Momentum Journal. So, there's a plug there for health. I won't show you the other side because, I've just given you my discount code. You might beat me to it. You have until September 22nd. If you beat me to it, there you go. You can have 25% off of health. The Momentum Journal, sorry to go off on a tangent there. Here's the first page. You write your name. You give your mission. You give what you value most of all, your purpose, and then, I won't tell you everything because you kind of have to get one to understand why it's relevant. It helps you build the small wins, the things that you've been struggling to do, and build strategies yourself to do them rather than putting them off, rather than constantly scrolling on social media, wishing that you were one of those people who had done one of those things. That is me, and I think it's all of us at the moment, is we can get swept up with the negativity, but actually if you just focus on the positives and try and minimize the negativity, everything can become more positive. So the goal is to have fun and to learn, and if we can do that, then everything else will get better. So again, to summarize the video for today, if you want to assess your health, either do it yourself or ask somebody to help you. You can do it physically, chemically, or emotionally. Physically, you can try practices like the Swami. Chemically, you can either have all of your metabolites measured, or you can balance the arch, I like to say. And 3, the emotional, and this is a big one, is thinking really deeply about yourself. And if you do 2 out of 3 of these things, it's going to be really helpful for you. If you do all 3, it's going to be even more helpful. Doing them first thing in the morning or last thing in the evening, and then just getting on with your day, and over time these habits will build themselves, and I think we can help a lot more people. I think I'll leave it there for my first video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, again, if you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Send it to a friend, send it to family. I want to help as many people. I just bumped into an old colleague actually, stay away from hospitals as best as I can. Doctors are overworked. In the UK, we have less doctors per patient than many other places in the world. So if I can help my colleagues by reducing the number of you that end up having to go and see them for whatever, they don't mind seeing you, but you might have to wait because of how busy they are. That would be amazing. So as I said, if you want to support me in my charge, join my school, I think .com/Dr. Ed. If you're a coach and you're interested in understanding how the body works and how we can balance it to reduce pain using movement, check out Moved Academy. And if you are a doctor or non-doctor, check out Health Optimization Medicine and Practice. And it's time to start finding balance and regaining your health. So enjoy.